Well, hello everybody, it's Darren again with Fuzzy Dice Motors. Just pulled into the auction here. So I looked online already. I didn't see a whole lot of interest in vehicles or anything that I would be interested in bidding on. However, they're bringing cars all the time. So I'm up here. Let's go in and have a look. All right, folks, here's the first one. 2007 SL550 Mercedes. Of course, it is a power hardtop. And I got in it. Car starts, runs fine, motor sounds awesome. And went to lower the top. And as you would guess, the top doesn't work. And that's a huge shame. You got a convertible and the top doesn't go down. So as beautiful as it is, interior is pretty good. It's not perfect. It does run good. Well, here's the thing. You get a power top and it doesn't work right, you are talking about huge money. We got involved with that 350Z. The top didn't work right. It cost hundreds to fix. And also I misspoke, it's an SL550. But man, it's a shame. You're probably looking at, unless it's some simple, easy little fix, you're probably talking about, I don't know, I've heard people talk about $1,500 to get one fixed when it doesn't work. And being a Mercedes, you're going to have to go to someone who knows their Mercedes. And they're going to charge you a lot of money. Moving on to the next. Here is a 2006 Dodge Ram 1500 four-wheel drive. It's got a Hemi in it, four-door, great looking wheels and tires, and running boards, the works, light bar up top. And I hop in there, I turn the key, and the first thing I notice is it says service four-wheel drive. Go ahead, take a look here on the inside. Got night runner on the seat. Interior is not bad, could use a good detail, but why I'm walking away from this one is the first thing on the dash it said was service four-wheel drive. And so we have spent an absolute fortune fixing cars up, and it just seems like you just get in so far over your head that you don't make any profit when you have to do a major service like that. If you get this thing for next to nothing, then it'd be worth your time. But the idea of paying a shop $400 or $500 or heck $1,500 to fix whatever it is that's got wrong with it, it's too risky. Not gonna mess with it. Could be a simple fix, could be catastrophic. We're gonna let somebody else find out. Moving forward. Okay, folks, not really the most fascinating, interesting vehicle. Matter of fact, it's pretty uneventful, uninteresting. However, it's a 2014 Versa Note SV, and it's got 101,000 miles on it, and it looks like, I just scanned the MMR, the Manheim Market Report, this should go for a very attractive price, enough to where I could actually list this thing for $39.99, keep it under the sales tax limit, and walk away with some good money. However, with that being said, I've not got inside of it, I've not started, I've not driven it. So I'm gonna try to remember where this thing is located. D21. I'm gonna get in here, start it, check the heat, the AC, the windows, go for a little test drive, and we're gonna see if this thing runs and drives. I see one little door ding, two little door dings, but this might be a fantastic car for somebody. Let's go ahead and take a look and see. Okay, folks, just got back from the test drive, and you know what? This is why it's always better to come up in person to test drive these things. At first it drove just fine. You know, 101,000 miles, you shouldn't have any issues on a modern day car with that kind of miles on it. It's got a CVT transmission in it, and looks like it needs a new CVT transmission. So those things in Nissans, they are notorious for not being very durable and leaving you stranded. I barely got it parked back in its slot, so we're definitely moving on to the next car. So I absolutely love these. It's 1997 Lexus LS. I think it's a 430. Let's see. That's a 400. And you know, people say this stuff all the time, but on these it's the absolute truth. And that is, they don't make them like this anymore. These older model Lexus vehicles like this, they were, in fact, I know it sounds cliche, but they were built like tanks. The new ones, they got a lot more gimmicks and gadgets and tech on them, but they're just not built like these. This one, unfortunately, has 226,000 miles. So, I mean, on a Lexus like this, the motor and the transmission and everything is probably just fine on it. It's trying to find a customer for it. And, you know, it's just unfortunate that the miles were a little bit better on it. Even at 180, I'd probably bid on it. Leather's seen a little bit better days. See, the passenger side has a split in it. This would be something that you'd have to get it super cheap. The back seat is, of course, a lot better condition. Looks like it's never been set in, pretty much. Looks like someone has tried to detail it, and they did a pretty good job. The body looks to be in great shape for a 1997. There are no major dents or dings or anything like that in it. I bet you this starts and runs just fine. These are such awesome vehicles. It's like the sun's going down. Our time's limited, but excuse the herky-jerky photography here, folks. But I'm just gonna hop in here. I'll take you with me here. Let's see if it runs. Well, okay, the check engine light is on, and unfortunately the engine does not sound all that great. 226,000 miles. Let's see if it goes in the drive. Wow, it went in the drive with a massive jump. How about reverse? Reverse was a little bit easier. Put it back in park. Yeah. Well, yeah, on this one I couldn't bid really anything. Nothing a new motor wouldn't solve. Nothing money won't fix, as they say. Moving on. Well, speaking of tanks, here's a 1996 Mercedes Benz, and the sheet metal on this thing is so thick, and the windows are so much thicker than these newer ones. What is this again? It's an S320. Yeah, it's actually running, folks. Motor sounds great. Let me show you these doors. It's not just the doors, it's the glass. Once again, excuse the herky-jerky photography, but I want you to see this. There you go. It's like a double pane glass. I know that sun's washing out all the video. There we go, a little bit better. Leather has seen better days, but it's also a 1996. The check engine light is on, but it's also got over 200,000 miles on it. The motor sounds great. Go ahead and turn this off. Oh, of course, stupid me didn't roll up the window, which still works, by the way. Let's go ahead and get back out here. Sunroof. This is a big, heavy. I love the tail light treatment. I guarantee you this thing rides great. I don't have time to drive it, but man, what a beautiful looking car. Monkey Wrench Mike, if you're out there, man, watch it. This would be a might be a good one for you to fix up. I don't think this one needs too awfully much. Those front seats could use some loving, but other than that, you got this front bumper cover, which probably needs to be replaced. This broke up pretty good. Yeah, back in the days here, old days here, headlights were glass, and you could actually have windshield wiper. Can't do that on the new ones because they're plastic. The wipers will scratch it. Got 205,196 miles on it. Beautiful car. Love the wheels. Love the profile. If this car sells, it'll sell for almost next to nothing. I bet you $500 to drive this car down the road. But trying to find a customer that wants a 26, 27-year-old Mercedes with over 200,000 miles on it. That person's going to be hard to find. Let's see if we can find something else to look at. I'm not for sure what year this is, but this used to be a Toyota Prius, and looks like it took a pretty substantial hit to the front and the side here. So I guess it can be fixed, but I won't be the one fixing it. Man, that's pretty rough. Well, if your favorite color is green, here's the car for you. 2014 Chevy Spark, 78,000 miles. And yeah, what can be said? It's green. Well, folks, it's getting dark out here, and it's getting cold. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be making any bids. I didn't see anything that really got me excited. However, with that being said, at this auction, you have stuff that comes in all night long, so I'll check online and see if anything that comes in. So stuff will be coming in all night long, so I'll check online. So with that being said, I'm probably going to head back home. Better cars, best prices. It's fuzzy dice or no dice.